Hello again. Now, do you remember this bin? This is the cardboard only bin, which, just to give you a little reminder, we started on the 21st of October. Now, that's not casts on the side there, that's a bit of cobweb. And as you can see from the sides, the worms have made no effort whatsoever to leave this bin, even though it got very wet because it was stacked with the other small worm bins that was under a tarp, which leaked quite bad in that heavy rain we had. And those guys are guys I found on the floor matted up in the dog's hair, so I've just thrown them back into, I should say, the ground outside, not the floor. I don't have worms wandering around the house. So yeah, I just thought I'd give a quick follow-up on this bin, and that's a bit of melon skin. Now, full disclosure, this isn't quite cardboard only, because at Christmas I did give the worms a little treat of melon. Come on, it was Christmas, all the other worm bins were getting melon, so I couldn't leave this one out. And looking back at the other videos, just to remind myself of the dates, I realised also that I took some worms from this bin using a piece of melon to attract the baby worms onto it. So anyhow, yeah, the recap, just to refresh your memories, 21st of October I started this bin with 30 worms, 30 worms, some old guinea pig bedding, a bit of vermicompost, and whatever little bits of food was in there, which was very minimal, and shredded cardboard. I ran the bin for 23 weeks, and on the 23rd of March, I'll put the links in the end cards, I did an update, and you can see that it looked like cardboard still, and I took out 500 worms and there was about 100 worms left. That was my guess. So in 23 weeks we had a 20-fold increase, because I called it roughly 600 worms, which is what I would have actually expected the bin to do. If everything was well and healthy with the bin, I'd have expected a 20-fold increase in the population over 23 weeks. So that's what we got. And then on the 24th of March I put another video up, which was a follow-up, just to compare the amount of cocoons between the teabag only worm bin, and there was something like 27, and I just couldn't count the number of cocoons that was in this bin. Now, as you can see, the cocoons have all hatched into very nice worms, and they have been fed absolutely nothing now except cardboard. That cardboard that you can see, which looks like cardboard, is in fact cardboard I shredded and put in about a week ago, and that was partially to dry up the bin a little bit, and to keep feeding the bin, because it's got nothing else but cardboard, and it's not going to get anything else but cardboard, except maybe at Christmas. And you can see the worms look really healthy. Small, but that's an adult there because it's got the clitellum, but really healthy, active, which is what you want to see. So the worms are absolutely thriving in this bin, and you can see that the cardboard looks like soil. And Samsung haven't got round to incorporating smell-o-vision into their phones, but if they had, you'd be able to smell it. It has an earthy smell. If you were blindfolded and sniffed this and sniffed fresh compost, you couldn't really tell the difference. And you can see lots more cocoons. That one's quite dark, so it's ready to hatch. So I'm going to keep running this bin because Poosmate, who's a subscriber to this channel, has come up with an absolutely brilliant idea. And that is to compare, excuse me one second. Yes, to compare the results of growing something in this compost compared to the normal food waste mix vermicompost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this bin for the rest of the year, just feeding it cardboard, so I can build up at least 10 litres of cardboard only vermicompost. fill a 10-litre pot in February, March time maybe, when things were into spring and things start to grow. Fill another 10-litre pot with normal vermicompost from one of the big bins, and I'm going to plant something in both pots and we'll compare the results. So what I'd like to hear from you guys in the comment section is a suggestion for what I should grow. Don't say parsnips, because my parsnips are really struggling. Or carrots. I don't know, I'm thinking something like a lettuce maybe. So compared to little gem lettuce, for example. So yeah, I'm open to your ideas. Give me your suggestions. I'll go with the most popular one in the comment section, and we'll just compare and contrast how they do. 10-litre pot with cardboard only vermicompost and versus a 10-litre pot with normal vermicompost. So that's it. Just thought you guys would be interested in this. Next Sunday I'm starting a new worm bin series with the stackable tower type worm bins. So stay tuned for that. So Sunday evenings will be the worm bin uploads, and midweek I'm going to try and get something gardening or container growing related. So 2 videos a week, that's my plan. Thanks for watching. Take care for now.